Welcome back to the Rock. Give you a look at where our Gillette Young Guns are running in this race.
They are all running very well, thank you.
See, 4 of them in the top 10. You know, so much was said coming into this race about the less rear spoiler and about the different tire configuration, but some other young guns that's doing well in my book, Casey Kane in this 9 car, he's sitting there running 6th. And then also Scott Wimmer, he's sitting back there running 10th. Remember, between these 2 guys combined, they only have 4 Nextel Cup starts.
Now, Casey Kane and Ryan Newman have really been working on each other pretty hard here, but I think Casey's going to win the battle here in the 9 car.
Matt Kenseth's lead, 1.5 seconds when we left for commercial. Rusty Wallace has not been able to eat into that, but the 2 cars that appear to be coming are Kurt Busch and Jamie McMurray.
And they're coming with a vengeance too, buddy. They're closing fast. McMurray's had it. I think he's had a good car all day, and I think Casey, who's back here also, has had a good car all day, but they've been having their pit stops, and they need to tune up a little bit there in the pit.
About halfway through this tire run, about 35 laps before leader Matt Kenseth's next scheduled stop. And there's his lead, 1.9 seconds.
And you see the miles per hour there in the center, down to 119 miles per hour, coming on the backstretch, turning up to about 88, over 9,000 RPMs. And you're going to turn more RPMs down the front stretch than the back stretch because the front stretch is longer. You'll be faster in the turn 1 with more RPMs.
Some of the figures I've seen that for every couple of 100 RPM you gain in the cycle of these engines, now we're pushing over 9,000 RPM, you can add about $5,000 per extra 100 RPM as you increase that limit in cost per engine.
I totally agree with you, and I think one of the things that needs to be done to keep working on bodies and tires, they need to take some power away from these engines. 800 horsepower is just going to be hard to manage no matter what kind of combination you put on the car.
I'll tell you what, that Ward Burton in that 0 car, he continues to be strong as this race goes on. He's moved up into the 12th position. There you see this whole group is they're about 14 seconds behind our leader, Matt Kenseth, right now. Ward Burton won his very first Cup event here driving for Bill Davis Racing in October of 1995.
Riding with Ricky Rudd in the Motorcraft Ford of the Wood Brothers. He's fallen 2 laps down. You see 2 cars ahead. That yellow Cat Dodge of Scott Wimmer. Steve has more.
And he's got a veteran crew chief, Frank Stoddard, atop the pit box, who's doing a lot of coaching with his young driver, Mike. Stoddard saying, close the car into the corners, be easy and smooth, let off earlier entering the turn, just float it in there easy.
Move up the order to 9th place, and Elliott Sadler. Here's Dick Berggren.
Elliott Sadler started 25th spot. Right now he is running in 9th position. His crew chief is Todd Parrott. How much more speed can you dial into that hot rod?
Yeah, I'd like to say I could dial about 2 or 3 tenths in this M&M Sport car. So the guy's done a great job all day long. Elliott's done a great job. Just been chasing it pretty much all day long. A little bit loose from center out one time, and now it's sliding right front. It's in right front tire. Feels like it's gone on the thing. So we'll keep dialing on this thing. Got a long way to go, and try to get a good top 5 out of this thing.
Okay, thank you. To Matt.
Dick, when you have an associate sponsor like Ryan Newman has with Sony, you better have the Mac Daddy of all pit boxes. They spent the last 8 months, George Willie and Steve Bernier, building their new state-of-the-art pit box. 3 cameras so they can see the right side, the left side, and the roof of the car. Up on top, they've worked the computers so that Matt Borland can see 3 computer screens away. Just hit F1 and he can see what his team is working on as far as her fuel mileage calculations. And then it's all recorded in an industrial-sized TiVo. Our Fox feed is also being recorded. It's all in an effort just to have better communication within the team. Sure pretty nice, isn't it, Dee?
Yeah, it looks like the dashboard out of a car, you know. Got all kind of gadgets on there. Man, me and Hammond, we'd be overloaded if we had all that. Just think how many races we could have won if we'd have had that, Hammond.
Kurt Busch in this 97 car, he pulls up right behind Rusty Wallace in the 2. Now, this will be a battle for second. Jeff, I think you got a little something for us down there.
Yeah, we've been taking a look right now as the 97 car is putting a lot of pressure trying to make a move underneath Rusty Wallace right there as they come up off of turn 2. But a lot of people are probably wondering about the fact that Roush and Yates have kind of got together right there. Kurt's got a position right now after Rusty. But the interesting part about it is I talked to Jack Roush this morning about it, and the Ford Racing engines that are coming out of that group right now, he told me today when I asked him about what happened in Daytona, he said, Jeff, we had a lot of things go wrong, but we're on top of it, and I promise you right now, my friend, we will get to the bottom of it. Robert and I will make sure that all these teams get what they need to get the job done. And right now, he's got 4 of his cars in the top 10 as far as the power plant that came out of basically Mooresville this weekend to come down to Rockingham.
They are looking pretty good right now. The guy they better be looking, though, DW, is Jamie McMurray in that 42 car.
Yeah, but I'm intrigued by that pit box. I mean, that baby caught my attention. Now, Matt, if you're still down there, can you find out how much, you got any idea how much they paid for that bad boy?
Darryl, when you add in the subwoofers, the DVD player, the 9 LCD monitors, and a couple TVs and video recorders, product-wise, you're looking at about 50,000 plus. That's why they're lucky they have an associate like they do.
So do you want to build one for your truck team now?
No. Does it come with air conditioning?
He'll take 2.
Smitty wouldn't. I don't think Smitty wants to tow that behind the coach.
Meanwhile, Matt Kenseth is pulling away because Rusty Wallace is dealing with Kurt Busch there for second place. Matt's lead is now 3.7 seconds. 2 Fords and a bunch of Dodges top the leaderboard in the Subway 400.